Hello guys, it's High Priestess Jamila. I hope you guys had a wonderful full moon and I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about and things that I am going to be talking to y'all about. If you are a follower here on TikTok, then you may want to go ahead and follow me on YouTube. My channel, you can just search Tarot Queen Jamila because I do have more longer discussions about some of the things that I'm going to talk to you about in this video. First of all, some readings that are going to definitely come up. I just have been waiting. I've had to do some things and I just haven't really had time to do it. But some readings that are going to be coming up on this particular channel over here are readings on if you have cracked the code of psychic vampires. Have you really figured out how to deal with psychic vampires and parasitic people? Okay, sorry about that. I had to change my shirt because I'm getting ready to leave. So anyway, my guess is that probably at least over half of you have not. And part of the reason why I don't do a lot of readings, I don't do a lot of social media is not because I don't love you guys, but listen, y'all got attachments and, you know, y'all really have not done what needs to be done about psychic vampirism, okay? And so with that, it makes me avoid social media more often, okay? Seriously, because some of y'all that watch my videos, I can see y'all's attachments, and my spirit team just be like, go away. But what they did clear me to do, my spirit team cleared me to do, is to look at the different zodiac signs. Now, they may not be 100% accurate for everybody. For example, if you are a Cancer or a Leo that has actually figured out how to deal with psychic vampirism so that it does not affect you or afflict you, then yeah, you know, but you may get a different message in the reading, and that's because that is for whoever has the problem still. But we are going to do some readings for all 12 of the zodiac signs to look at if you have, and those readings are going to be very extensive, they're going to be very detailed, and they're going to start floating up probably today on Sunday, to be honest with you. Okay, it just depends on how I feel. So expect that. I'm going to tell you that most people have not figured out how to really deal with that. Okay. And part of the reason why we can tell that is because all of the psychic vampires and all of the parasites are still very active. They're still very active. Like, what you can tell is how they move is that they try your energy. They try your family's energy. They will feed off your dog if they can. And if they can't, what they will do is move on to somebody else, feeding, attempting to feed. So that's how we can tell that most people have not cracked the code on this, okay? So stay tuned for those readings because, you know, we've actually figured out, no, I am not using a filter. This is what I really look like. And I have been attacked by thousands of psychic vampires and parasites. Thousands. Ridiculous. Anyway, okay. Another thing I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the benefits of creating your spiritual husbands. Okay. Even spiritual surrogate grandparents and mothers and fathers. So that's something that I'm going to be more so talking about as like on a discussion type basis. Maybe I'll try to record a couple of videos, but definitely your spiritual husbands, because right now what a lot of you guys are doing is you are going out there and you are trying to try your luck with random lovers. Big mistake. You cannot do that these days, okay? More than half the time it's going to lead to something bad. Your love life is being heavily monitored. Your love life is being used. Your need for love is being used as a way to take advantage of you. And so there's even times where you'll end up with these significant others that seem like ops, like they were sent to you. And you're like, oh my God, the devil sent it. The devil sent it. No, it was somebody. You got to understand that we have people in this world that believe in false gods. They're possessed and they're weird. Okay? Yeah. And the creation of your spiritual husband that you create is going to not only help you with your love life, maybe even in existing relationships that you may be in with your true love that you're having problems, but then also other areas of your life where you may need that. And so what we know about spiritual husbands is that, and the intention of demonizing spiritual husbands is intentional, okay? That's their intent, because it's meant to throw you off. But a spiritual husband that you create, it's nothing wrong with that. For example, Practical Magic, the movie. Remember when Sally did her spell when she was a little girl, and it ended up eventually leading her to the cop that ended up becoming her man. So, you know, you have to realize that there are so many solutions other than giving up on life and becoming depressed. It's very difficult, especially with a lot of people going around psychically vampiring off of people, and pretty much stealing your energy, stealing your chi, stealing your kundalini, or as somebody of, or as other people describe it, your ashe. And it can't necessarily be done, but what it does do is it separates you from your own energy to where it becomes scattered. I'm not even going to lie that some of them, you know, they may get a few trinkets from it, right? Unless it's justified, which is where, you know, you may have had a bad lover that just wanted to use you or something and you took back your power. But, you know, a lot of the times your energy, you know, it's a stupid practice. It's, you know, just like a lot of things that we do in our society, it's something that probably by the next lifetime we're supposed to forget about, because, you know, there's vampires that drink blood as a diet, but then there's psychic vampires who are really just annoyances. They're like fleas. I'm sorry, if you practice psychic vampirism, I am not trying to insult you. I just want to let you know the devastation and the pain and the suffering that you can cause to innocent people. And these people are innocent. Families and witches, and I think the problem was them trying to feed off of witches, which was a big mistake. They, you know, nobody just deserves that, you know, and I think that they try to justify feeding off of witches and healers because they want to demonize us, but we don't deserve that. Neither does our families. So be on the lookout for those videos that are coming up. If you're a psychic vampire and you're over here trying to psychic vampire off of me, you need to go ahead and leave, because you're going to hurt yourself, okay? I don't even play that mess. Anywho, to the rest of you guys, love and light to y'all, and be on the lookout for those readings, okay? All right. See you guys later. Mwah. Blessings. Bye.